So here's the thing. Everybody wants to talk about dating after divorce, right? What is the dating pool like? I've heard a lot. I've experienced a lot. I'm just going to talk about this from my POV. So as you know, if you've been watching and following the journey, I have been on an abstinence journey, I guess you want to call it. Okay. So I have not been out on a formal date yet. It has been 21 months as of today that I've been officially divorced. And I have chosen this path for specific reasons. I knew that if I got into a relationship too soon, it would devastate me, that this second heartbreak would take me out. And I just didn't have the emotional infrastructure to take a gamble on that. So I wanted to invest all of that energy into myself. When I got married, back when I was 19, I had low self-esteem. I didn't fully see myself as I really am, and I wanted to work through that. There's far too many of us that allow our low self-esteem to choose our partners. We're not doing that anymore, okay? In 2024, we are done with that. I wanted to do my work, and I wanted to do it in the absence of a love interest. So I took the time. I have had conversations with people, and let me tell you what I do. I talk to someone via text usually, and I get a sense of where they are. Maybe do some voice memo exchanges. I love doing it on social media. It's just safer, it's cleaner, whatever. And that helps me gauge where the person is coming from. And if I feel like it's a good thing, I move forward. If I don't, I let the person know. I throw the fish back to the sea. I would say something like, hey, it's been great having a dialogue with you over the past few days. I don't think our values are aligned. I really wish you the best on your journey. Thank you for adding to my life this past week. I wish you well. I don't keep a roster. I don't keep a long list of people that I want to go out with for a free steak dinner. I'm not interested in all that. Okay, we grow now. We're 40 plus. If it's not going to add to me, there's no need for the person to be in my life. So I see enough, I let it go. I see enough, I let it go. Don't believe in all that. That's just not my practice. And then I work on myself and I show up everywhere as the person I want to meet. Somebody asked me the other day, like, well, how do you meet people? How are you finding people? The dating market is trash. I will never say that. That's a scarcity mindset. So for me, dating is about an abundance mindset. There are plenty of opportunities. There are amazing men everywhere. So when I walk out of my house, I get to meet interesting people. I know that if I want to be with someone, I can. And you can too. It's all here. I'm not looking for someone that isn't a mirror of me. Dating after 40, dating after divorce, especially marriages of long duration, granted, they have their own set of challenges, right? I want to be present to the world that I am creating. And in the world that I live in, the one that I have created with my thoughts and my energy, is one where there are plenty of capable, kind people, and maybe the challenging part is meeting the right one for me. So I always tell people, if I have to shake 1,000 hands, I will. Change your mindset, mind your mouth. When you speak out about what you see and you look at the conditions to tell you whether something is good or bad, you miss the moment. This season of life is about doing something very differently than we did before. I know for me, when I got married, I looked at the outside. Oh, you're a nice looking person. You seem like you have a great family. Seems like you can provide and take care of me. You should be a great partner. Let's go. 22 years later, I'm realizing the outside is an illusion. Do not look at that, Myesha. The other day, I was in line and I saw this guy. I didn't pay attention. See, we could talk like that because we're friends, we're besties. And so I was in line and this guy, I didn't even pay any attention to him. He had a mask on. I just mind my business. I saw he had sandals on. Okay. Now, these are closed-toe sandals, the tennis shoe sandals. Like, that's not my style, right? So immediately I was like, no, you have tennis shoe sandals on. Like, who wears tennis shoe sandals in 2024? So I didn't even think twice. So we get to the line and we spark up a conversation. And he is a nice guy, a really nice guy, a guy that I think I wanted to keep talking to him. And the people at the rental car desk kept interrupting us because we were both getting rental cars. And I enjoyed this conversation. I enjoyed his personality. And we both walk out to our cars. And I'm like, dang, I want to keep talking to him. So he says, it was great talking to you. And I say, it was great talking to you. And I'm standing there looking, and I don't want to drive off because I really feel like maybe I want to keep the conversation going. Nonetheless, I just let him go and I left, and it was fine. But that was my lesson. My lesson was, do not look at the outside. You will miss 50% of amazing people by what you see. This was a beautiful man, and I didn't get a phone number. He didn't ask me. I just left it as we were meant to share space for that moment, and this person was here to teach me that closed-toe sandals are super cool now, especially if they lead to an amazing person. That's all. So, nonetheless, dating for me is really interesting and really fun when I want to put the energy and effort into it. I'm not leaving my house every day saying, who is he, where is he, how is he? I don't need to be completed. I'm not looking for something more than a beautiful connection with another amazing human. So my word to you is, mind your mouth. Remember, you have what you speak. We live in an abundance. We live in an abundance space. And if there's somebody out there for you, you will meet them. Do not give up hope, and don't be distracted by how you get there. Keep your heart open. Show up everywhere you go as the person you want to meet. I cannot wait to hear more about your love stories. Stay patient with yourself. We have never been this way before. That's why I'm walking really, really slow, because I want to get everything that this season has to offer me before I'm on to my next rendezvous. Dating after 40, dating after divorce does not have to be hard. Change your thinking, change your mindset. Open up your heart, know who you are, deal with all of your junk and your stuff so that you can have the most amazing second act of your life. I know I will. Stay tuned.